it looks like Peacemaker was really happy, in fact, so happy that his brother Keith was alive and Augie, his dad, was around and he was good to him. It seems like he was so distracted by that he did not see the obvious hints. They show a gigantic poster on the wall, and that's pretty friggin' terrible. So, but he missed it, and he looked at it and goes, "How did I miss that?" He was blindsided by the love of his family, and he wasn't thinking straight. But he is now. He sees everything. Hardcore almost immediately realized something was wacky, something was going on, and she shows him, opens his eyes, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And now he gets it. I think the brother, Keith, is going to be his new arch enemy. In this episode, it's revealed, economist spills the beans, and it's revealed that Chris from the regular universe accidentally killed his brother, his doppelganger, which is Keith's brother. The father is pretty much like, it was an accident, just go back to the universe, get from around here, man. But Keith is out for blood. He's like, I'm not going to let this stand. He wants him dead. Things happen, and Keith does not get his wish. But I think this writes itself as Keith being an evil version of Peacemaker's brother from another dimension who is alive. He's like Peacemaker's Bizarro. He's Bizarro Peacemaker. It's not him, it's his brother. His brother's dead, but he's alive. It's not this universe, it's that universe. He's not good, he's evil. It's the flip side, man. It's the flip-flop. It's the upside down, man. I think that Boudreaux is a double agent. She's the way she's looking and saying she's saying just makes me think something's going up with her. I think Judo Master is going to eventually become a good guy. I think that Hardcore is going to start revealing her feelings for Peacemaker. I think that Agent Fury, I think that Agent Fury is going to eventually get Argus. He's going to be in charge of Argus. When they move Flag out, because I think they're going to move Flag out. When they move Flag out, I think that Flag is going to be in charge of the Suicide Squad, which is kind of Argus, but not really. I think he's going to have his own division, Suicide Squad. I think the guy that helped him this episode, the Lex Luthor guy, is going to end up helping them on the new Suicide Squad. I think it's going to be a little bit better team than they previously had. I think Lex Luthor's going to be on that team. I think Lex Luthor's going to be on it. And I also think that Peacemaker's going to be on that team because Peacemaker ends this episode locked up again. So with him locked up, what are they going to do with him? They can't kill him. He's been put in the system, which is what they were going to do at first. So he'd end up missing. People would look for him. The wrong people look for him. They're going to find him, or at least find out what happened to him. So they can't really kill him, but they can throw him on the Suicide Squad. So there's that. I think that's going to happen. The two Adrians meet. Adrian goes out looking for Adrian, and he meets Adrian, vigilante and vigilante. I thought it was going to be a fight, but they dig each other too much. They actually sat down and talked their differences out. Small, minor differences. They dig or they do not dig Peacemaker, small difference. And they decide, yeah, man, let's just go ahead and talk it out. And they hash everything out, which superheroes should do because they fight all the time. And they decide that they're going to go get Adebayo. I thought that they were going to rescue her, but she actually gets rescued by Peacemaker. I mean, by Judo Master. Man, who saw that coming? And Judo Master does one of the best lines, I think, in the entire series. Adebayo jumps in a pool. She's swimming across the pool. She looks up, and a hand reaches out for her, and it's just a little itty bitty hand. And it's Judo Master. And he pulls her out of the water, and she's like, "Thank you." And he picks up these two electrical cables that somehow didn't touch the water while he had them down and he was helping her out. But he picks them up, and he sticks them in the water, and he goes, "Zippy zappy female dogs." Starts with a B. Colloquialism. And I thought that was hilarious. Zippy zappy bees, and he electrocutes them. And then he tells her, "I think that's the most people I've ever electrocuted in a pool." And she's like, "What's the second most people you've electrocuted in a pool?" And he said, 4. So this dude just goes around killing people all the time, zippy zappy killing people. Which adds to his character. I dig his character even a little bit more because he's going around zippy zapping people. There's a scene where the two Adrians find Adebayo. She's with Peacemaker. I keep saying Peacemaker. She's with Judo Master, and they're like, we got to get into the house, and we got to free Peacemaker. Hard court, economists, eagerly, and they're like, "Okay, well." One of the vigilantes says, "Well, let's just kill all the police because the house is surrounded by police. Let's just kill all the police." And the other one goes, "Okay." And then Judo Master goes, "Yeah, I'm okay with killing all of the police. They're murderers, but entertaining murderers." So she's like, "Nah, we can't kill all of the police until the next scene." So they get into the house, and of course, they kill all of the police. Most of them, at least. A lot of guest stars, a lot of revisions. This show actually was good. I mean, I started off by saying it wasn't my favorite. It's not my favorite, but it was good. It was good. Keith gets injured. Eagerly hurts Keith. Plus, the team doesn't want him to kill Peacemaker, so they're beating the brakes off of him. Even Judo Master, which I was kind of surprised about because Judo Master doesn't really dig Peacemaker, but he was in there throwing blows or kicks or whatever. He jumped in front of him, just stabbing him in the throat and doing all kinds of stuff. And I don't know how he survived that really, but he did. So now I'm sure he's going to be the evil that follows him through the wormhole, which I still kind of think is connected to a boom tube and Apocalypse and Darkseid. It's going to be connected, I think. But we're going to find out next episode because next episode is the last episode, and they got to tie some of this together. Maybe not all of it, but they got to tie some of it together. And I think if they don't outright say these are boom tubes and they're leading to Apocalypse, and Apocalypse can now come through, if it doesn't outright say that, I think they're going to hint it strongly. I think they're going to get a strong hint. So I would give this episode of Peacemaker, so far, this episode, I would give 7 bags of popcorn. 7 bags. You know what? That vigilante fight was pretty good. 7.5 bags of popcorn? 7.5 bags of popcorn. Because that's what I think about that, man. More importantly, what do you think about that? Next, you had a chance to look at the video. Let's talk about it some more in the comments. And as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe. And then like.